Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about quick editing tips for beginners with CapCut. CapCut is a program that I really enjoy using a lot, and there's so many things you can do with it, but we want to keep this short, sweet, because most of you are in a hurry and want to get things done. So let's dive right in. But first, remember, if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe. It'll help me keep things updated for you and bring you more content as soon as possible. So take care, everyone. Enjoy the video. Here we go. Let's get started. We're sharing our screen right now. This is a CapCut main screen. As you'll see, I don't have anything on yet. We're going to import our very first video that we want to display. Go to your Import Plus button, and you'll notice I've already got it set to a CapCut Quick Edit. And this is the video I want. It's the only video I put in that file folder after I taped it. I double clicked it and it's now downloaded. So here's where we're going to get started. We're going to take it and hit the plus button to add a track. You'll notice when I've done that, hit the plus button, that the track appears automatically on its own layer. It says this is the cover layer. Now, one thing I will caution you on, if you want to remove the background on this and put in your own background, or just have a black screen in the back, you're going to end up having to raise this up to the next level up. So you would raise this onto another layer, leaving the cover layer alone, because that's where you would put your background so that it would come in behind your photo when it's been cut out. So here we go. Different things that we're going to take into consideration here is all of your tools here that you need to edit. So this one here is your split tool. Once you've highlighted your film strip that you're going to edit, you can use this cut anywhere along the line to just split it. If you want to actually delete everything to the left, you can use this delete to the left, and the same here, conversely, delete to the right. These are going to be your three most popular devices that you're going to use to cut and paste with. Let's get started, shall we, on this and see where we're going to cut it. So I'm going to hit the play button, and you're going to hear me talking about different things, and then we're going to pick a spot that we're going to cut it out. Usually, taking my glasses off like that, I would want to cut that part out. Now, as you can see here, we're zoomed out fairly far. If you really want to fine-tune this and hone it in, you're going to need to use your bar along here to increase the size of, or the spacing, as you'll see along the bottom here, for your film strip. Let's increase it a fair amount. You'll notice that you also have separate sound down here. Sometimes if you use a long pause and you want to get rid of it, you can clearly see that in here where I've done a long pause, and then when you get everything going up and down again. If you need to see this a lot better, you can actually raise and lower this so that you can see more of it. Going back to the beginning, which is 0 all the way across, you'll notice my glasses are on. We don't want to see that part. Let's just play it again, and as soon as I take my glasses off, the next sound I'm making, we'll cut it there. We're back. This is probably a good place to start. Now, you'll notice that this film strip is not highlighted. Nothing's going to happen. You can't use any of your tools. You have to click on it. That's a left mouse click. And I want to delete everything to the left of this. So this is what I'm going to do. There we go. You'll notice it's blanked out completely now. We don't want to start at this 3-second mark. We're going to go back and drag this all the way back to the very beginning of the film strip. Let's go right here to the 0 mark. So now that's where my film is going to start. So let's left mouse click at the top here to bring the cursor back over. We can scroll back out a bit if we want to, and that way we can track it a little bit closer. Let's start again. So we're going to use this as our test sample today. And as you saw, I wasn't looking at the camera, I was looking straight ahead. I'm going to cut that part out because really it's all about looking at people when you're actually making a video. And any of the stammers and stutters that I'm using or I have in my video, I can easily remove those. So first of all, we're going to use the edit feature to chop up this video a little bit. So you've noticed that I've made a mistake here where I wasn't really looking into the camera whatsoever. I was just looking straight ahead. If I wanted to edit that out now, I could just simply cut right here where it says split. And now I end up having two completely separate films. So as you can see, I've got one on the right, one on the left. So right now I've done nothing. I haven't changed it whatsoever. If I want to just take a little tiny bit out of this, I could just move my cursor over a few inches and I could delete everything to the right. I could delete everything to the left. In this particular case here, let's just delete or let's just pull back a short section. Here's another way of editing. As you can see, you've got double arrows here where you can actually pull back to the left. Now, you notice that the vertical line here is blue. When you hold, that's happening when I hold my left mouse down. It means that that is where my film actually is stopped, right on that line. So if I wanted to pull the left side to the right side and join them together here, I could do that simply by left mouse, hold down, drag over, and when it becomes blue, it means it's attached. So this would be a seamless shot. I'll play this piece for you. Chop up this video a little bit. So let's say, for example... So as you noticed, it just slid right over without a problem. Here, I did not use a transition because there's no space in between. When you're going to use a transition between different films, or if you're going to join something together and you want people to know it's joined together, you can actually go up to the top here under transitions. That's up in the top left, and click on transitions. And then you can see what's on the Pro transitions. And if you're not paying for Pro and you just want to use one of the general transitions, you can use any one of the ones that are here. And here's an overlay you can use. And then there's also light effects, movements, a blur if you want to just a blur in and out like one of these. Let's not use a Pro. This would give you a sparkly star effect. If I wanted to, just don't leave a gap at all in between, and you can actually just add the transitions. Now here's what it's going to look like. A little bit. Let's say, for example, I'm talking about... So you'll notice this transition is extremely subtle. Let's try it again so that you can have a look at it and see what it looks like. This video a little bit. So let's say, for example... So it's just a bit of a starry look to it. It means I've transitioned from one to the other. That's it as far as this portion of the video goes for editing. We have a lot more to cover off in the near future, and I hope you've enjoyed this. If for any reason you would like to see more and would like to have more explanations on this, then by all means, stay tuned and let me know how you've enjoyed this video. Thanks, guys, and have a great day.